some of the work that I did with my colleague Anna Janssen, when we were trying to identify the nature of care from the viewpoint of the patients, and then what we needed to do to teach the medical students about it, revolved around 3 hours. The first thing was recognition. So recognition of the fact that there is a caring relationship here, or not. The second thing was reflection. And in both of those cases, I had ample opportunity to reflect. And in fact, that's been incorporated into my practice now for many, many years, that I take the opportunity to reflect on whether there has been a connection made, and if so, what brought it about and how might we build on that. And then the third R for the medical students is role modeling. And it's quite often role modeling from the patient. The patients lead the way in this. And if we can understand what their agenda is and demonstrate that we can be a role model for those that we teach, it's those three things which I truly believe are probably the most important. The 3 hours of recognition, reflection, and role modeling will enable us to do the best that we can in creating connections and providing the best care possible.
Sounds like an optimal kind of 3 R's that we should be teaching more regularly.
Yeah,
in clinical practice.
Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea, Leroy. Yeah. But people don't tend to take a lot of notice of what I say.
But there's the other element of the work that you did with Anna, which was this sort of symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
So we create connections, and they work both ways. And there's no difference with patients and families that we meet, where they are as concerned sometimes about us as we are about them.
Yeah, and I remember laughing about. I don't know much about transactional analysis, but I quite like the idea of that adult parent-child thing.
Yeah,
and an awful lot of times when we're providing healthcare, ideally it's adult to adult, but quite often it's parent to child, especially when people are vulnerable and weak. And I've witnessed that with colleagues too many times. But what happens is that when they get better, these sick, weak people, they flip they flip it over and they become the parent, and they start saying to the doctor, "Oh, you're looking a bit tired today, doctor. Do you think you should have an early night, or maybe you can get off home?" And so there is that element of them caring for us, which is what you would expect if you had a normal human interaction. It is reciprocal.
Yeah.
So reciprocity is the fourth R.
So we've created a 4R model for us to teach.
Or 5 if you count Rod. Rod says.
Rod's 4Rs. Yeah, that might be a good way to sell it.
Yeah, we have to put Anna in there though. Yeah.
Yes, that's true. That's true.